Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. Hello. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. I didn't get to go live in my VIP group yesterday because we had such winds that we didn't have consistent internet. So it's been pretty good today, a little windy, but I have not seen any issues. So we're going to try to get this done. So come on in and say hi. Hopefully my VIP ladies will come so I can chat with them too. Hello. I see Tarita. Hello, Brenda and Andrea. Hi, Patty. Glad y'all came. Did y'all get the Telegram alert? Because I had to completely remove it from my phone and then re-download it. So, hoping everything worked. I'm just late because of all that, trying to get my Telegram. I did want to get that alert out because I knew people wouldn't know that I was going live. So hi Anna, hi Lisa, there's Tarita, hi Donna, Patty, I think I got y'all, hi Lydia, hi Brenda. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it so much. And I am starting to get those notifications from Facebook that tells me, I got my first one the other day that tells me who the top, I think it worded it, top Art and Grace supporters maybe. So all of them got happy mail sent. So you may have received it, you may not yet. Good, I'm glad, Claudia, glad it worked, because that kind of threw me for a loop. I don't know what happened, but I think my phone gets full and I have to, I don't know, I offloaded it the other day, so maybe that's why. But anyway, hi Cheryl. Thank you for sprinkling, Lisa. Appreciate it. And Debbie, hi Carrie. Good, Donna got it too. You got it, Anna. Great. Oh, Brenda, thank you for the stars. Okay, guys, I've got watercolor cards. So if you've been with me very long, you know that I really prefer to do acrylic art and glass art with resin, but I have also a love for mixed media and some watercolor. So I'm thinking about kind of combining those tonight. No glass art, no resin, but kind of combining the others. Hi, Jill. Glad you're here. How are you feeling, darling? Hopefully you are doing okay. Hi, Carrie. Glad you're here, my friend. And hi, Nelda. Thank you for spreading the love. I hope y'all had a good, happy Valentine's Day yesterday. I specifically prayed for all of you that I know are sick and those that I know are alone. So I hope that you felt those prayers yesterday. Hi, Barbara. And, those of us that have a spouse or a boyfriend or whatever, it's easy to have somebody there that is making you feel special. But I hope that you know you're special regardless. Nobody needs someone else to tell you that you're special. God tells you you're special, and so you are, period. Okay. Good. Hi, Christy. Good, you're better. Awesome, Jill. Thank you for sprinkling, Maria. Hi, Rose. Okay, guys, let me kind of get started. So I've got watercolor paper. I did pull all my watercolors out, but I think I may do acrylics instead. So here's what, and you can see the larger one back here. See that large? It's more of a, what do you call it? Horizontal, I guess, lengthwise. And then this is a little square. This is watercolor that I put onto a black painted canvas. So see how we kind of mix that? So this would be considered mixed media. Anytime you mix a couple of different types of art together, you can call it mixed media. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. Hubby worked, so you went shopping? Oh, good, Barbara. That's awesome. Listen, we have to do things to make ourselves feel special. You can't wait on somebody because that just sets you up for disappointment if they don't do what you want them to do, right? So anybody who, and I've done it in the past, we all have done it, I think. So let's stop thinking that everybody owes us and that they should think to do what we do, because here's my watercolors I was going to use. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, I just love them. But I decided to do a different kind of thing. Oh, what I was going to show y'all too, especially if you're in the VIP, you've seen this tutorial. But look, I painted it. So this is with acrylics. So whatever you do with one medium, you can do with another. So this is all watercolors and this is all acrylic paint. But look how similar. So you can, oops, I've got that upside down now. So you can kind of do a similar thing with whatever you prefer. So I love showing those kind of things. So you know that we just recently did this little paintbrush. Many of you were here when I did this, and I'm not ready to give up all of this paper and kind of creating with mixed elements. So that's what I'm going to use on my card. So I have a little bit of hem I might use. I've got acrylic paints I might use. I've got some paper. I've got sticks and flowers, and I've got all this rolling in my head. I don't have an example. We're going to do this together, so hopefully it turns out cute. Wish you could draw like that? You could. I promise. I've taught I've taught a lot of people that think they couldn't do it, and they can. So look how close to the same. I know, Michelle, I was surprised. I got it pretty close. Hi, Betty. Thank you, Rose, for sprinkling. Hello, Michelle. Thank you, Veronica. Hopefully you're doing good too. Thought of you yesterday too. Okay, let me get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint a little bit on my card. I'm going to do kind of a spring card, and I'm going to mail this to somebody. So I do want to do it well. So I took these craft sticks and I thought, well, this would be a cute little fence. So I started cutting them because I didn't know how long it would take me to cut. So I've got some cut, and then I'll show you how I cut them. But let me go ahead and paint a background on here. And you can tape around this to make a frame if you want to. I don't know. I guess I can. Might as well just to show you. Now here's the thing. I don't have any painter's tape, so I'm using masking tape. This is not the ideal tape. You really do want painter's tape because it will not stick and pull up your paper. But we're going to go with what we have because I do think I have some painter's tape, but I couldn't find it. So somebody has borrowed it. It's probably in the junk drawer in the kitchen, but since it wasn't readily available, I just am going to use what I have here. And I'm going to tape this and give this little card a little border. And as you see, I'm taping it down. It's going to face you guys because here's the opening. So wish me luck. I have to really be good at doing upside down because I'm committed now that I'm taping it down. Oh, thanks, Patty. That's so sweet. You know, sometimes your words of encouragement are just what I need because, you know, we all need it. So give them freely. When you are inspired by somebody or you just think what they did was really cool, be sure and tell them. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about everybody because, you know, life is hard, and it's really nice to know that what we do makes a difference and that you guys enjoy it. So be sure and tell them, and hopefully we're telling you how much we appreciate you too. Okay, I'm going to cut these off about right here, and of course we'll use the rest of that for something else, but you can use, these are just some really good side cutters. They're, you know, I say really good, let me back that up. They're not really good. They're just basic. They were very inexpensive. You can get a lot better. So let me just back that up. But you don't want to use scissors or anything like that. You know, I don't know that they would even cut this. You can use, this is what I love to use because I use these for my cutting of tile and glass and ceramics and things. So you can use something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get a little background on this, and then we'll continue to cut. It does. It really, really does. Oh, I'm glad, Stephanie. You know, I'm a firm believer because, you know, it's easy to go, well, I wish that I ever had encouragement. Well, guess what? I have to give encouragement, you know. So I think I've had plenty of pity parties, don't get me wrong. But, oh, no. Oh, you know what I forgot? I left my water cup in the kitchen. So nobody tell. I'm going to use my leftover bottled water, which I just think is so horrible when I do that. I've done it before and I'm like, oh, I hate wasting good water, but I didn't use very much. We're going to have just a little bit. And grab us any kind of brush. This isn't even my favorite brush, but we're going to use it just for the background. And I'm going to do, this is Bahama Blue and White mixed. I got way too much. So I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? I will have to use this because I cannot waste paint. Hi, Levada. Thank you for sprinkling and for the stars. Thank you so much. Tana, tell me about it. It really has. So I'm using a light touch so that I can come back in and add some white where I need it, because I do want this a pretty light blue. So now we can, there we go. That's a good background color, because I don't want that color to just totally be dark. You guys let me know how your day is. Let me know how Valentine's Day was for you. I got beautiful flowers. See those? And I am not even one that asks for flowers. I said this to April yesterday. I would rather have, like just grocery store, just go get a little small bundle on a Friday afternoon. I'd rather have that than roses on a Valentine's Day. Just because, guys think that they have to do it because, she'll be mad if I don't, or I'll look like a jerk if I don't. And so, just on a random day is honestly better. But hey, I'm not complaining. I was happy to have them, and they are beautiful. And I actually thought to myself, why don't I ever just get myself a little small bundle to put in here? Because I love painting flowers, and that would be great inspiration. Okay, guys, so here's our background. Just with acrylic paints, just kind of quickly get a background on. Doesn't have to be anything special or perfect. Your week has been stressful. I'm so sorry. Oh no. We had plumbing issues recently, and it is stressful. You have to pull everything out of the cabinets and do all that cleanup before you can even fix it and all that. Oh, okay, Phyllis, no problem. Did you guys, I hope I posted it. I may not have, now that I'm thinking about it. But Phyllis in the comments is the one who won the gift card for the contest that I had. Just a fun little brief caption this post that I did yesterday. And it was my dog, like it was like a mug shot, and it said caption it. And so her caption won. Had a flower shop. Oh, that is awesome, Christy. And that's all you need, just a few. If you can grow them, that's great too. Okay, while this tape is hot, I'm going to go ahead and try to peel it off, and so that it doesn't pull my card. Take some of that card with it. And you can take a little hair dryer and heat it up a little bit, so that it comes off easy. But see, now we've got a little frame around our card. And everything I'm doing here is kind of quick, so I'm not really worried about it being perfect. But now we've got a little background to our card. I'm going to put these sticks down. I really want to put this paint back in. I'm going to do it real fast because, I cannot waste paint. So we're going to put that Bahama Blue right back in here. Has a little bit of white with it, but not enough to really change its color, so I am just putting it right back in. Thanks, guys, for waiting for me to do that, because I just can't stand to waste paint. Now we'll probably paint some more on here, but for now, let me get these sticks going and see how we're going to lay these out. And when you cut your little craft sticks, they may splinter a little bit, just depending on what you use to cut them. I think these side cutters is what will work best. Yeah. Hi, Linda. You bought a new power recliner and FedEx lost it. Unbelievable, Carrie. And you need that to prop your foot up. Lost a recliner. I mean, that's really a silly thing to lose. Now, I can see them losing a little small package, but a recliner? I'm thinking they have that at the warehouse and they're all taking breaks. Hello, Kim Vanek. How are you today? Glad you're here. Hi, Cynthia. How are you and Jerry? You guys fill me in. If we haven't talked in a few days, fill me in and let me know how you're doing, or your person, how they're doing. So again, we're just taking these little craft sticks you get at the Dollar Tree or anywhere else, and we're cutting. Hi, Linda. Thought about you yesterday for Valentine's Day. How are you? Brookie, I thought about you as well. You guys got prayed for yesterday. I was thinking of all my friends, especially single friends, or, you know, some widows that I have that I'm friends with. I know it's a little different, but listen, Valentine's Day, I believe, has become more just about love, period, than like relationship love. So don't ever feel like, oh man, you know, I don't have somebody. You have God, and that's better than any somebody, you know, on this earth. So, okay, so let's see how this is going to look. Again, let it be whimsical. It doesn't have to be perfect. So if it's not spaced perfect, it's okay. You can definitely paint. And now that I'm looking at this, do y'all think we should paint these white? Because like now I'm thinking that would be kind of like a white picket fence. What do y'all think? Let me know. So all I did, here's the craft stick, and you just take it and kind of cut it into a point, and then the same way this way, the other way, and then you cut it down to the length you need if you're going to make a card like this. He is for sure 4th chemo. He was sick at home, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. It is part of the process. I'm so sorry. I wish that nobody had to go through that. And unfortunately, you can't find a family without somebody who's going through it. It's just kind of like Alzheimer's, where, you know, it's just really hard to avoid. Okay, cutting this into a point. Again, not perfect, but it's cute. It'll be super cute. White. So Cindy says white. I kind of agree, Cindy. I think that it'll be cute to have it picket fence like. So let's see, where did I put my tape? Y'all, I just used my tape. Remember? Do y'all see it? Here it is. So we're going to, this is kind of what I do with wood beads and things like that. I usually will take tape like this and kind of tape it down to something. Well, here, let's do this. Okay, and then I'm gonna slide something under this that I can, just looking for a blank piece of paper. This is actually something I put in my kits, but this will work. And then we can do these all at once really quick. Hi Arla, how are you, dear? How are you and your hubby doing? Hi Lisa Key, that's right, long time no see, but come back around anytime you have time. So I love it when you guys stop in, and if you haven't been here a while, come in and say hi, and then you can be a silent watcher again. But it's fun to see you guys and say hi to you. Okay, so let's just take some white paint and watch how quick we can get these painted. And I'm kind of doing each side. They'll probably need 2 coats, but we can dry it with my hot tool, whatever you want to call it, and get them dry real quick. So I'm kind of trying to touch all the sides in this swipe. It's really fun to make cards that are 3D like this, add something to them. And you don't have to go to all this trouble. You could totally paint the little fence. But I just think it's a neat surprise. I will have to put probably a little extra postage, but not much. And it's just kind of worth it, because usually it's something that people will set out. They'll like either put it on the fridge or set it on a little table, and it just kind of makes them happy to see it. And we got to quit giving our hard-earned money to Hallmark. Like $8 for a card that is just a plain card. So that is next on my list to do, is get some cards made and put in an Etsy shop, so that you can give, you know, I'd rather you guys, wouldn't you rather give to a small business than a huge company? And you know that something you get from me is going to be hand painted. So I really would like to do that because I'm really doing it for selfish reasons, because I need to be sending cards every day. And I never send cards because I think I could make that. I'm going to make that. So I've just got to get some made. And then, hello, Pam. Hi, Patty. Even at Walmart. Yes. Now, you can get them at the Dollar Tree, but we know what kind of, I mean, they're okay, but how cute would these be? And this is more for a special occasion. You could, do Dollar Tree cards for every day and then get a special one for a special occasion or birthday or whatever. That's great, Patty. How come I don't get to see you guys what you make? You need to be putting that in my art and craft showcase so that everybody can see and be inspired. Sometimes when somebody will see this and come up with an entire project completely different than what I do, but it just sparks your imagination when you see something. And so somebody will go, ooh, a fence. Okay, so I could do a fence and, maybe they have wood laying around and they're going to actually make something large with actual wood. So be sure and post what you create. You guys could always share inside the Art and Craft Showcase. That's my free group. Please don't share live videos. I share live videos of the creators that I want to support, and I also kind of have reason and time. Sometimes I know I'm going to be supporting somebody at a certain time or whatever. So, but you can put any photos and things like that in there. Okay, let's dry that. Okay, yeah, I understand. Not good with taking pictures with a Kindle. Hi, Shelly Ann. How are you? Brooke, if you're still on, how are your niece and nephew? Yes, Michelle. Amen, sister. That's me. I just can't stand spending money on a card that's not as cute as something I could make. But my thing is, I just have to get to making them because I do want to send them. Hello, Angela. Hi, Barbara Jax. Glad you're here. Is anybody in the comments, do they like to make cards? Something you routinely do? Or, like I said, you can totally paint this, but I just think it's fun to add the 3D element to this. Y'all, I know it's so silly, but it's really, that I gotta put it back if I pour too much. Okay, now can y'all still see? Need that down a little. Let's glue our little pieces on. I'm not going to worry about having, how there's, would be cute. Ooh, I wish I had brown wire because that actually would be cute. Hold, please. Hold, please. Let me just see. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to just see. I was just going to put them just like this, but then what if we had a little thing that we put running behind there, something like one of these little pieces of cord. I'm just going to see what we think. Y'all let me know. Hi, Crafty Pete Tammy. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Thank you guys for sprinkling me out and for being patient with me. I have not been live much this week. I'm trying to think if I even have been live this week. It's a blur, but it's only Wednesday, so I don't know that I have. I've had a lot of back pain this week. And I actually called the doctor and had a little virtual appointment online and got some meds. So I've had really bad back pain since Sunday. I really overdid it Sunday, guys. I did a lot on Sunday and kind of got a setback with my back. But I'm doing good. So I'm thinking about putting that behind if it looks cute. Just to have something. What do y'all think? Can y'all see that? The other thing you could do, this is what I originally thought. Let me find it. Was if I had some, I don't have white, but I've got silver, and you could actually, it could be really cute to kind of put this fence together. I mean, we're talking, that's a lot of, not a lot of trouble, but you know what I'm saying. You don't have to go to this kind of trouble, but it could be super cute. So let me just see what we think. So really just a couple of times around. I think this is going to be cute, you guys. So you will have your, you know, I've kind of got it started on one, going around several times. And then we'll put this one next to it. And it would just need to go around like one time. Like so. Oh, guys, let's do this. Don't y'all think? Show me hearts if you like this. No hearts if you don't. And then go around again. And see, you can just kind of have it like so all the way down. That would be kind of cute. Do y'all like it? I see hearts. Angie says, I like it. Tammy. Hi, Tony. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. Hi, Maria. Listen, don't overdo. I know you probably can't even help but overdo, but you don't want to get to where you can't help him, Cynthia. You know what I mean? And I know we have to do what we have to do, but you don't want to wind up in the hospital or flat on your back in bed either. So it's hard being a caretaker, guys. Pray for Cynthia and others that have to do it. And here, guys, if this falls out, it really doesn't matter. I'll put it back in a minute, but for time's sake, I'm going to go as fast as I can because this will be hot glued onto my card, so it'll be fine. But you see what I'm doing, just putting it on the next spot and then wrapping that wire one time around and then keep going. And we're just making a cute little fence this way. I knew that was going to fall out, but see, we'll fix it in a minute. Let's just see how it's looking. Yeah, I think that's cute. You really probably need two of these, like a one at the bottom and one at the top, to look really like a fence. I don't know that I want to make y'all wait for all that. I love that you guys pray for each other, and you know, like I always say, if you're on a live with somebody and they need prayers, just say a quick one right then. You know, or write it down, because it would be easy to forget if you don't do it right then. And we know God honors those prayers. I'm just kind of seeing if I even need one more or if that's good. I like it. I'm going to see if we can get away with just doing it on this one spot on the fence and not go and do a whole bunch, you know, like 2 rows of it. Let's just see. If it falls out, you just put it back through that wire. And then I will be adding hot glue to secure it. Y'all like the wire or nah? Thank you, Tana. Hi, Mary. How are you and Bill? Tell me how y'all are doing. I've been trying to look at updates from... Oh, goodness, y'all, look what's happening. They're just all falling out because I only have one. If I had them on both ends of this little fence post, it would not fall out. I'm going to go ahead and start gluing down. And that should take care of this issue. So just going to put a little dot of glue and get our fence down. Let me move this tape. Oh, great, Mary. Oh, that's great news. I'm so glad you popped on here to tell me. I've just been wondering and not wanting to bother y'all. But y'all keep praying for Mary and Bill, because it's not an easy road. You know, they've got a lot to deal with over the next few weeks and months. But great, great news that he was doing good enough to come home. Okay. Y'all can see pretty good, I hope. Yes, yes. Prayers for recovery. And isn't it amazing how dark the day was, Mary, when you guys found out, and how it changes your world entirely. Like, it's like everything was okay, and then you find out, and then all of a sudden everything's terrible. And so this is a good testimony of God's goodness. And so things may be dark and bad one minute, but hang on to him and cling on to him, because he can make all things new and bring you out of the storm. So I'm so glad to hear things are going so well. Just popping these little pieces back in when they come out. And of course, once we have this glued down, they're not going anywhere. Thank you, Maria, for the stars. It's so neat. You do 111. Is there significance with that number? If a couple are further away, it's okay. It's just a cute little whimsical card, so don't worry about that kind of stuff. And trust me, wouldn't you rather have something like this than, you know, a Hallmark, $8 Hallmark card that just has writing alone? I mean, it's kind of fun to get things like this in the mail. I keep every card y'all send. Sometimes, especially my VIP members will send me a card, and I have them all. I wish I had a place to display them. I have them all on a wall that y'all can't see, but that I can see, and they really brighten my day. That's the thing, is if it's homemade, you're going to keep it. You're not going to put it in a drawer, or, you know, worse, put it in the trash. You're going to keep it and want to see it. Okay, that's our last one. And then I'll just cut this wire off. And there's our little fence. How cute is that? So see how much cuter than, you know. Okay, that was fun to make. Now, when you get greenery for your home, so we've got a bucket, like a bucket vase kind of thing. It's stone. I guess I would call it a vase. And I've got these tall things in it, flowers. But this is what it looks like. But it's really tall and full. But these, I just picked a few. I took like one off of every branch, so you cannot tell that they've been taken off, but now I can use them on my crafts. So let's put some of these on our little fence. So next time you're at your daughter's house, your mother's house, your grandmother's house, whoever's house, you can just, can I just have one of those? I'm teasing. But you know what I'm saying. You can find little sprigs of greenery in your stash and use them in these crafts. I'm just going to put a little hot glue, tack it down. I will cut off that little knobby end. And look how cute. Just having a little greenery and flowers added to this. Cutting off what's at the very base so it will lay flat. Just kind of put it in between the fence like so. Just with some hot glue. That's right, Peggy. Thank you. How are you? I hope so, Barbara. I think it will be fun. And I would love to see more people make cards. I've got such a full calendar in my group, but that's one of the things we're doing in March is card making. And I try to do it ever so often. I try to either bring somebody in to show another way to make cards, or I'll teach something myself, because I think it's so important. And I'm going to keep doing it until I have the habit of making cards and sending. And you know, when next time you hear about, you might even be on a live and somebody says, you know, I just lost my whatever. You could say, you know, if you don't mind, I'd love to have your address to send you a card. Now, they may not choose to give it to you, and that's okay, because a lot of people are leery online, and you should be really careful passing out your address. But you know, sometimes it's just somebody you know, or you've seen them 100 times on you know, on the same pages, so they won't mind. But anyway, you might just have a few on hand. So there's what we have so far. And I'm thinking of putting a little bird or you know, this was I had these two things out for inspiration. I'm just loving doing some things with paper as well as painting. So should we do a bird or a flower? What do y'all want to see? We could do a bird sitting. I think a bird on the fence would be adorable since we have these flowers. So y'all let me know if you agree that a little bird would be cute. Let me know. Yes, Patty says bird. So I do. I was like, I hope I have some cardboard. I always have little cardboard pieces that I'm using, but if not, so when you're done with a pad like this was a watercolor pad that I'm totally done with. This cardboard that it comes on is excellent. So just slide it in somewhere. It doesn't take any room, and then you've got a really nice cardboard base, you know, to use. But I'm going to use this because it's a little thinner and it'll work perfect. But just to have a little more, everybody's saying bird, great. Just to have a little more substance, and we'll just draw us a cute little bird here. I'm going to face me for a second while I do this because, you know, it's kind of hard to draw upside down. Give it a little cute belly, something like that, and then cut this out. You can paint one on, but I just think it's cute to keep going with the three-dimensional elements and add some of that. Maybe you have cute feathers. You know, we all have feathers in our craft stash, or maybe even a boa. You could take a feather off, but we'll have that bird up here. But let's use some of our paper. I just grabbed a few leftover pieces. So we could do pink. We could do this one or this one. Let's let y'all pick. Let's do between these two. So say 1 or 2 for our bird. 1 or 2? Y'all pick. So this one is 1 and the pink is 2. Oh, thanks, Brenda. I already see a couple of 1s. This is the 1. Patty says 2. Nelda says 2. So now we're at a tie. Cindy says 1. Marilyn says 1. Christy says 2. We're still a little bit ahead. Okay, Maddie, I think you're the tiebreaker on 1. Okay, Patty's 1. We're going to do 1 just so we don't have to keep on. Oh, you know what else we could do? We could have done a hymn. Would y'all rather see a hymn? Like we could do a hymn and then we could do, maybe we should do 2 birds. I don't know. Should we do? Because now I'm like, we could use a little hymn and then have this for a wing, or we could do this and have a hymn for a wing, but it wouldn't be very much. What y'all thinking? More 2s are coming. Maybe we should do 1 of each and we'll see if we could make them fit. If I did a small for the other one. Let's just see here. I'm just going to trace this little bird that I already drew. So this other one will be the exact same shape. And I'll just cut it out a little smaller. Hymn bird singing. Oh, I love that. Y'all, see? This is why we need each other, because it's fun to create together and to kind of bounce ideas off each other. And that's a great idea. Okay, so I forgot I need to cut this one smaller. So I'm going to start kind of coming in and cutting this beak a little smaller. And then come on the inside of my trace and make it a little smaller. Okay, now guys, this would be adorable as a large sign, right? So this is why I say, even if somebody is creating something that you're like, no, I'll never do that, watch them anyway, because, or at least scrub through and see what they did, because it might spark an idea for you that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of. So these will have scrapbook paper over them. They're still too big, aren't they? Darn. Unless we put one down here, but I kind of, yeah, they're big, aren't they? What are y'all thinking? Do we have Dina? Hi, Dina. I miss you. I feel like we haven't talked in a while. Glad you're here. Rose, thank you for the stars. Dina, this kind of reminds me of you because of the color. Because of the, it looks like your aqua, Dutch aqua. It is Bahama blue though. Let's see. Maybe we should make the other one a little smaller than this, and then we'll be in business. Let's try. It's really not easy to cut these down because they're getting really small, but we're going to try and see what we can do. I think that is a really cute idea. And I was just telling somebody else, you know, that when I get down, I wouldn't say that I'm like clinically depressed or anything like that, but I do get where I struggle with some depression, maybe on a week, you know, it might be a week, and then I'm fine. So I wouldn't say, that's why I say I wouldn't say I'm like really, but when I am, or when I feel myself getting that way, if I will worship, I can it almost always brings me out of it, because what you're doing when I am depressed or feeling that way, I'm inward focused, and I'm like, man, this went wrong, you know, I'm no good, you know, who am I to be on here, whatever, all of those negative things that you think. But when you're worshiping, what are you doing? All of your focus is going toward God and worship and who He is and what He's done for us. So that is my, I don't even know why I got onto that, but that's my advice, I guess. If any of you are feeling that way, put on some hymns. I think just working with this is what brought that to my mind. But put on some hymns, find some, read your Bible, but worship will really, really keep us from just focusing on ourselves, which is all that, we need to get off of that, because if we knew the truth, we are so blessed. We really are. And we have our health, many of us, and we have families, and you just start counting the blessings. And I know you guys have probably heard what's going on at Asbury's College in Kentucky. And, that's the thing. Are any of them focused on themselves? No. So, anyway, not to be preachy at you guys, but I feel like there's probably somebody on here that needs to hear. What do we think? Is it still a little too big? So if I this will be the boy bird, if I bring him all the way to the end, and then she could just be sitting a little different angle. Do y'all see that? Yep, hard to feel down. That's exactly right. Yes, exactly. Good, Barbara. Yes, and don't be afraid to reach out. You guys know that I will pray for you. Dina's on here, and I know she will pray for you, and so will Kenny. You guys, don't be embarrassed to reach out. All you have to say is, please pray for me, period. You don't have to go into any other things, and you will be prayed for. Okay, y'all are liking it. Okay. My mom said, let go, let God, and preach, sister. That's right. Amen, mama. Oh, my goodness, I miss my mama. Okay, so let's Mod Podge this onto our little bird. I'm just using what I have here. It really doesn't matter because, oh, look, y'all. God is so cool. Because if this isn't any more perfect, can y'all read that? It says, happy day when Jesus washed my sins away. Oh, that just makes me teary. Okay, so we're going to try to see if we can get this section, and we can. We can really get a lot of that on that bird. How fun. Okay, so that's kind of where we need it. I am going to use my pencil and outline so that I can be sure that I get the portion I want, since we are going to try to get those words on there. And then what I'm going to do is Mod Podge this down. I know. What a cool thing, isn't it? By the way, while you guys are on, if you'll do me a huge favor and just check before the day's over, check and see if you're following me. And if you're not, refollow, because, since I've gone through that Facebook change, they changed over all of our pages. Wait, does it need to be this way? Or, yeah, that's right. So since they've done all their changes, some of you are no longer following me, and I have sent you an invite. So, some of you will probably, I don't know where those invites go, because sometimes I get them and then I can't find them. So I don't know what section they go to, but just check and see. And if you're not following me, if you would refollow, I would so appreciate it. I know there's lots of ladies out there who need, a group or a space where they can get some encouragement, and I definitely try hard to encourage you guys, and we're in hard days. We need it, period. So just going around this and hoping that our words are going to show up on the right spot when I turn this over. Ah, they are. Look how cute. Y'all see that? Okay, so we'll have that one kind of like so. This one with her tail down, maybe. Anyway, let's find another one. I don't think I can get... I actually could do that, so... But I keep needing to be sure that I need to turn it this way, because that's how it has to go. So no, we'll use a different piece. I like to use up scraps if I have them, and I don't think I do. But why not just cut a little piece out that I like? You know, we need to keep a song in our heart. And so these old hymns are great. I know they're not like trendy or whatever, but the truth that are in hymns is so beautiful. And most of us have these down deep. Like you grew up singing them, or you heard your grandmother singing them. So I'm just going to start gluing that down. Oh no, no, no. See? I'm so bad at this. So bad at this. Hold please. So I need the bird to go this way, so I need this here. Okay, okay. It's all okay. There are no emergencies in crafting. We're just gonna put it right here and then cut out both of these. It'll just be a little stronger, which is fine. Right? Oh, thanks, Teresa. I know, like, wrong side, Deb. I'm trying to get some of these good words to where they'll show, and that's how I did that. Just using my fingernail to kind of show me where to cut. And this one, look at how perfect. Now I belong to Jesus. So we did good, guys. That mistake worked out fine. So we'll put these little guys on the fence. I think we need some color. So let's do wings out of this, but then we cover our cute words. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, thank you. I don't know about that. Let's just see how much it cuts out if we put a little wing. Y'all can give me your comments or suggestions. But let's say that this is the little one's wing. That's really cute, isn't it? Flowers on fence. Yes, we can definitely do some flowers for the fence. And that'll bring us some color. What do y'all think? Is the wing okay? And I'm just trying to not cover up all our words and still have the wing be cute. What are y'all thinking? Y'all see? Love the pink wing. Watercolor the birds. That would be sweet to put a little color on them, just a wash maybe. So let's get out our watercolors. I don't even really need the pans, because I've got enough on here that just to get a wash. If I just add some water, yeah, see. Just a little wash so it's not stark white. Just a light pink. I might add a little green to this so that it's not the same color as our background. I didn't think about that. That is bright. These are extremely pigmented watercolors. If you love to watercolor, I highly recommend. These are my favorites, and I've had these a long time. They're so pigmented that you don't use as much. They're excellent. The brand is Kuretake, and I've got an Amazon storefront where I've got them pinned, this exact set. So if you want to go look at them, you can. Let me know if you just need a link, because it makes it easier, but I sure love them. Okay. That's okay, Barbara. I'm so glad you were here while you were. Thanks for coming. Tracy girl, yeah, let me think. I send out my calendar in my email every Monday. So if you're not on my email list, get on there. And then I did put a post and a telegram, but yeah, it's okay. Let's dry those just a little bit so I can hot glue wings on and not be on something wet. Oh, Chris, I just love them. Dana, good to see you live, girl. I miss you so much, if you only knew. I'm going to do a different color since I did that pink. Let's do this white. Kuretake is amazing. They're so pigmented and they last forever. Now, if you're not into watercolor, you don't know if you're going to like to watercolor, I don't recommend starting with them because they are expensive. So start with just Crayola brand. They work, and see if you like it. And then if you do, I can point you to some better quality products if you really want to get into it. I know that's covering up some of our words, but we know what it says. I'm just using a little touch of hot glue to attach these wings, and I'm trying to not cover up all the words. Okay, so let's work on placement. So let's actually put a little bit of what I call nest on here. Not a lot, but let's just show you this one. So I've got little scraps of, this is just jute, raffia stuff, just little scraps. And I think it's really fun to put stuff like that. So we're going to take what we were going to use a minute ago And I'll take this one, and I might take a little bit of this stuff, and we'll kind of build up a little nest of sorts for them to sit on. I'm just kind of cleaning this stuff aside so I can see what I have to work with. Then what else was I thinking? Oh, I know. This is, have y'all ever seen this stuff? You probably have not seen it in this form, but what this is packing material that I use sometimes. And if you pull it, that's when it becomes like packing material, because now it is sturdy feeling and you can use it to kind of pack things in. So you've probably seen it this way, but I like to take a little bit and use it for things like this, just because it's a cool texture. It's just perfect for mixed media. So I'm going to just cut a little bit of this and add that for our little nest. And so just going to kind of start building. Maybe we should put Mama in the nest. That seems like it make more sense. Amazon, yes, exactly, Christy. And no rhyme or reason, just kind of start adding things on. Whatever you have, you don't need to buy anything. You can take pieces of cardboard, you can take pieces of paper for that matter. I just use whatever I have, literally, like a little piece of this. I mean, that's why crafters have all this stash, because we know that even though it's this big, we're going to need it for a bird nest someday, so we keep it. Yeah, I know, Dana, it's weird when it, when you spread it out, that's when you're like, oh, cool. So sometimes I'll kind of wad it up if I want to make a bird nest with it, and just kind of, so I'm just going to put a little wad of it here. And once you get just a few things like this, then you're good. You've got a little makeshift kind of bird nest. There. Now, we're going to put, oh man, I can't put Mama Bird in the bird nest. We're just going to have to put Daddy Bird in there. Isn't that weird? Is that weird that Daddy's sitting on the nest? Because Mama's going to be down here or something. Because she's going the other way. See? Unless I put Daddy down here. Y'all help me. I wasn't thinking that through. Or I'd have put the nest down here. What do we do? What do we do? Let me see. It doesn't look bad like this. I mean, I could pull this up and move it. Oh, plastic bag shredded. That's cool. These little pieces, I believe, were from Hobby Lobby, almost positive. And they came in a big, tall bundle that I use in another room. And these are just little pieces I took off. Yeah, they just gather whatever. So do y'all think it's okay to have it going the different? I know that's true, Cynthia. Daddy could be protecting the nest. Y'all think it's okay? Daddy will sit on the nest. Okay, we'll put Daddy on the nest. I just don't want to get any comments like, daddies don't sit on the nest, lady. People need to correct me. I am going to put this behind Daddy, and it will kind of make him stand out a little bit. I'm trying to not get this in my eye, so I'm like wanting it not to flick up and poke my eye out. Y'all be like, did y'all see Deb live get her eye poked out? Two might be enough. Let's just see. To make him stand out. Yeah. So I just put a couple of little pieces of stick. We're going to glue that on him. So that he will stand out from the back of that card a little bit. See? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I need to cut that off. Oh. Cute, cute. You'll see okay? It's little Deb and Ron. Maybe I should put her down here. I can't decide if I want her down at the bottom or kind of up here. Hey, that's not bad. Let's see. What do y'all think? But she is hanging way over. But so it'd be more like this. If she's on. Y'all, I see hearts. Oh no, who said that? Who said that? Linda, it's your knee surgery day. I forgot to message you. I meant to do that. Goodness, I'm hoping that you're doing good. Okay, I kind of like her sitting in this, guys. I think that's cute. Just have her sitting on the little bush. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to wrap this card up really well. When I send it, it's not going to go in an envelope. So in a case like this, it would cost you a little extra postage, but it's worth it. It won't be that much. And what a fun surprise, you know. So I will wrap it in some bubble wrap or something to get it there safely. Now I'm going to hold this a second to let that dry. You guys need to do this with your kids, your grandkids, whoever you know, have access to. And as you're having fun, then you can chit-chat with them and they might open up to you. A lot of times when you do something together with them, that is kind of when they will open up because their guard is down. They're having fun, not thinking. And, you know, they'll open up to you about things that are going on and ways you can pray for them and whatnot. So I recommend grabbing a neighbor or a grandkid and seeing if they want to make something like this with you. Oh no, I dropped a little bit of hot glue on my card. Y'all can see that I'm having to be real careful where I put it. I'm just pressing it against here so it will dry where it needs to. And then I'll move my finger so you guys can see up close. And I think I'm going to hot glue that bush down a little bit. I say bush, but you know what I'm talking about. So I've hot glued the bird to the little greenery, and then I'm hot gluing that greenery to the card so it all just kind of stays real still. And there we go, we're getting together. Now what would be super cute is to have a little note cut out from that hem. So let's see about that. Oh, I know what we could do. We can just take a little piece of this and maybe put up there. What do y'all think? Hi Carrie, glad you're here. Oh, I do love that, Linda. That's fantastic. That's how you can know exactly how to pray for them. They learn that you're a safe person that you can talk to. They can talk to about things. And, it's the kids that don't have anybody to talk to. And it is scary because some of them will not open up. My son was one that lips sealed, Now, my daughter opened up pretty good, but he did not. And so I'm so glad that she will. And usually, if you have trouble, if you'll find what they are into, and go into their world, you'll have better luck. So whether it's music, dancing, I don't know what kids are into, but, a certain actor, whatever, you kind of have to meet them where they're at. But what if we put that little note on here? And we could even do a couple. Maybe. Do y'all like this? I mean, is it? Hi, Sheila. I love it when you guys catch me live. It is just more fun. Replays are great, so please always tell me you were here. So do we like, the couple of notes like that? Or do we like all of it where it's kind of like this? Tell me what y'all think. Or should I just, use a marker and draw it on? Draw on the notes. Y'all let me know. Tracy, thank you for the stars. A few notes on the inside. Yes, good idea. Great idea, Claudia. I like that. And then I dropped my little glue here, which makes me sad. I'm wondering if I can get it off without ruining the card. I likely will have to touch up paint right there, but if I can be gentle, and I might even hit it with the heat gun and kind of melt that glue a little, but actually did okay with just getting it off. I think if I just go over that spot with paint, it'll be okay. You like the notes, both. Okay. Let's go back to our Mod Podge for that. I think it might need some grass at the bottom. Oh, see, somebody's gonna like getting a card like that, aren't they? I think. What do y'all think? Good, Tana. Okay, so let's think. Let's work smarter, not harder. Let me think a second, guys. Let me think. I think we can make this work. Hold, please, while I test this. I have an idea. If it works, then we are smarter than we look. Let's see. I see your. Oh, good. Oh, Joanne, that's the kind of thing right there that just makes me want to cry. And sometimes when I'm reading your comments, if I see something like that, I do cry. Like owning a business and trying to walk that line between I've got to make money, but I'm not going to stop doing this. Like this is what I need to be doing. It's really hard because we don't make a lot, most of us, at least small. If you're small like I am. And so to get encouragement to keep going is so appreciated. Thank you for that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, oh, that might be really cute. I'm going to go for it and try. So here's what my thought was, is let's paint this green and use it like grass. Let's see if we can make that work. You did something with a tree, made a swing, hanging from the tree with jute. Yeah, it's amazing the little simple things that we can use to create with. That made me tear up, Joanne. Thank you for that. It was sweet. And now my nose is running. So sorry about that part. Okay, so let's see. I think that will be cute for grass. And we will just kind of glue it down at the bottom. Sorry, guys. I hope so. Maybe I should paint a little more just to keep it going. Tell you what. I think I can cut this in half now and you know, have twice as much. So while this is drying, I will do one more. Set that aside to dry and let's do some more. So look, this is literally trash. You know, like when you get this in a package, you would normally throw it away, but if you'll keep it and use it like this, then you feel good about yourself. Like, wow, didn't even have to spend anything to make a card, you know? So then you can justify the postage. I am opening up the VIP group soon, guys, so if you have considered getting in there before, this is your chance, and I just highly recommend it. I think that most people will love it and love the people that are in there and the support that you get. And of course, we do all kinds of art. We do lots of painting, but then we do crafts, we do glass and resin art, we do watercolor. What else, guys? I don't know. We have exchanges. We just did a Valentine's exchange where anybody who wanted to could make a mixed media Valentine and send it to somebody, and then you get one back. We do an Amazon gift card giveaway every month. I give 2 away every month. And we have guest artists or crafters come in each month and teach. So we have so many things to choose from. You're not going to be able to do it all, but you can do what you want to do. And of course, a paint night once a month where we all, or whoever wants to, can paint together or just hang out while I show you, and then you can paint with the replay. So we have so much fun. I'm just touching the back of these since I don't know if it'll show or not. Probably not. Okay, so while this dries, I will work on this piece. And we're almost done, guys. So what I'm thinking is if I cut this carefully, I might can maybe, I hope it works. Looks like it'll stay attached. So then I can put this down here. I think I'm going to use Mod Podge though. I don't think I'm going to put all that hot glue. I'm going to put this kind of right here at the bottom. And then I can trim it if I need to. How cute is that for grass? We'll give it a trim. We'll give it a little mow in just a second. I think this will work. Thank y'all for sticking with me. This is a little bit of a long process, but how cute in the end. Now I'm going to just kind of turn it and let it fall. So about like that maybe. Oh, someone in my glue here. It fell right in. There. You'll see. Okay. Good. You like the grass, Sheila? Yes, Lori. I just love using what I have, you know, and I've used this stuff before for a bird nest, so that makes perfect grass. Y'all like it? I think it's fun. I think somebody will love to get it. And oh, very fun. So you guys get creative and try something. I might even write on here. I'm deciding if I want to write something at the top or add any other, like one thing I do a lot with mixed media is I will take my marker, usually my Micron marker, but it is low of ink and I was having trouble. Let me try it because it is thinner. And I go around my little whatever it is and scratch. See, it's just so low of ink it doesn't want to work. But I scratch some kind of rough thing, you know, marks around it like so. And when I say scratch, I don't want an even line. I want it to be kind of, you know, uneven. And that's why I kind of go scratchy scratch like that, so it's not perfect. Yeah, it just kind of defines everything. Okay, that's it. But you could keep going, guys. You could diamond dust the little birds. You could diamond dust the fence. You could add other embellishments like flowers too. I wish I had some. I used them all yesterday, but when you do your watercolor doodle flowers like I did, you could do little miniature ones and put those on here. How cute would those be up into, you know, the fence or into these things? So yeah, lots of ideas. I hope you guys will try something and create something like this. If you do, be sure and show me. You can always put it in the Art and Craft Showcase. And if you go up to the description of this video, I've got a link that tells you all about the VIP group, because we'll be opening in less than 2 weeks. And I would love to have you in there. I think there are probably people here today that need to be in there with us. And just keep hanging around, keep watching me live. And if you have any questions about it, ask me, send me a message, or ask any of the ladies who are in it. They'll help you too, you know, let you know what they think of it. But I hope you guys have a great night. And thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. I'll be live again tomorrow. I can't remember the time, but be watching for a post or a telegram, okay? Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.